Figured after that message just felt very yucky. I come sit outside and ground myself. The birds are always so nice to hear in the morning. You have everything you need, chosen one. Take it from someone who knows. And I've been talking about it. Feels like forever now. The craziest thing you have is the word. You got the word. Some of you guys, you are the living word. You have the sword. You know the truth. See. God's gonna show up for you because you show up for you. Confirmation. And as I was doing that reading, I was just doing with y'all a couple minutes ago. Remember how I said these people wanting to like getting enjoyment out of inflicting pain on y'all? Like, it made me think of Jesus. Like, literally, if you think about it, it's all the same thing. It's the spirit that you carry. The one you possess. There's no spirit possessing you. You understand? Unlike these people, they don't understand. And again, you have the word. That's everything you need. The greatest tool you will be able to find in combating the spiritual warfare is the word. Is your faith. See, these people's beliefs are wrong. I'm just going to continue to say, you have the word. Walk with it. You know how God says, put on your armor. God is your protection. These are all like the messages I'm getting right now. I'm seeing the Hierophant Nine of Wands. You know, that fiery wall of protection. That's really the protection and wrath God has when it comes to you. This is why that terminology, or what they say, they gotta walk through the fire. Yeah. Because this warfare that's going on right now, it has nothing to do with the person you are. But it has everything to do with the person you're becoming. You understand? Confirmation, or the being. Let's just say the being you're becoming. If that makes sense. If you get it, you get it. I'm sitting here staring at this bird. It's just literally staring at me. I don't understand what's happening. I'm just looking at somebody, sorry. Like, why are you down there? Okay, so. Anyways, you have the word, y'all. Let that be enough. Because these people is in for a rude awakening. Literally, I'm sitting here and I'm talking like this energy, like I said yesterday. This shit feels so sacrificial. These people are literally hell-bent. But all these things, they did them to Jesus too. They denied him. Jesus was tempted by the devil many times on his walk. And it's like, These, I call them these devils because that's what people want to be called. They like that, I guess. They like being the demon in your life, which is weird. So let's call them what they really are, demons. Let's call them that. It's like same tricks, but you keep changing in your mind. Like the same the same game keeps being played with you, but your mind keeps growing from the game. Like you keep learning something new every time someone tries to play this game with you. And that's what you need to realize about spiritual warfare. It's meant to grow you. It's not about what these people are doing and really why they're doing it. It's about how is it affecting you and how can you let it not. See, when you know the intention and the purpose of an action, okay, it can have no power over you unless you let it. All of these different scenarios these people had figured out in their minds of the ways in which they were going to make me look like. I understand. I see it clearly. So will I allow any of these ways to work? No. It's actually why I quite naturally combat it publicly. You see? People want to do shit privately. So I will combat the energy publicly. However God gives you to work this spiritual warfare energy out. Because that's the thing with being chosen. The warfare is never going to stop. It will just be in different form. Does that make sense? I think we know that by now. I think we know that. And it's all about your learning and mastering your crafts. People sending you all the energy you need. You can never be drained. You're a powerhouse. You're a storehouse of energy. You store energy. And you use it for something so beautiful and sacred and divine. Because even though these people feel like they are being demons in your life, this is still the divine's plan. Hello? This is still your life. You are the divine one. So, if these people want to be in your life and oppose you, confirmation, okay? This is a part of your life. It's a part of the prophecy, the promise. Many will come up against you, some with their words, some with their spiritual actions, some with their minds. We read these people's minds so well, and it's fucking scary. And that's why I don't like saying the shit. Because it sounds like it's coming from me. Like I'm thinking this way. No. And that is magic too, especially when you're an empath. Reading someone's mind, that could be a spell. If someone's mind is bad. Okay. That's all I can say. If you know, you know. Anything, everything is a spell. I think we know that too. That's why I say be careful, pay attention to who you're listening to right now. Word witchery is real out here. Confirmation. Seeing a white Dodge Journey driving by. I think that's funny. Y'all are on a journey of purity right now. These motherfuckers is trying to dirty you up. No. You will stay clean and pristine in the divine's glory, is what I heard. Any other messages I'm getting from the universe right now? Okay. The power of your heart to feel what is real is what makes you so beautiful. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, is what I just heard. And you see the beauty in everything. Confirmation. Even the darkness. Even the projection. These pros is here for it. Ancestors. Yeah. Yeah. Do y'all thing. Do y'all thing, ancestors. Thank you. Yes. See? Okay now. You hear all that commotion? All that chatter? Yeah. As it should be. Spirit. The spirit of a thing is moving on your behalf. Y'all don't need to worry about this energy. As a chosen one, let me tell you something. You'll make light of this situation, because that's your job. This is not the biggest part of your journey, but it is a major piece. And when you learn how to master this energy, because you will, you'll be able to see what is coming after this, because there is an after. Meaning, after you learn how to deal with this as part of your life, you move to the next piece. It's not all about combating the warfare. It's knowing it exists is most of the battle. You understand? So you keep a strong mind. You stay aware. You use your discernment. It's not about not trusting people. It's about trusting yourself above all else. Because you know who you are. Someone you may never think is negatively impacting you can all of a sudden. Someone you have known forever could be a hindrance on your path. What the fuck happened? I don't know. But you're growing, you're evolving. And if a person is able to be used, then hey, that's what's happening to a lot of people around you. Very, very familiar people are being used. And they're allowing themselves to be, because they're in this vibration to be used. You're not in the vibration to be susceptible to people like this. I'll be right back. Hold up. Hello, y'all. I had to get my coffee. I've been up since 3:50, and it's time for a coffee. So You know me and my dunks. Okay. Let's see. What was I saying? Oh, some of you guys be wondering why you keep meeting different people or the same person and different people. That's why. Like, the energy got to go somewhere. You're changing. Everybody else isn't. For some of you, you are the only one changing. So as you evolve, you outgrow certain things, you move on to the next thing. Here comes the same thing on this new level that you're in, just a different face. Because I don't know, whatever this energy is, whoever this person, this spirit is that's following you, like through your life, you need to know who this is. This is why a lot of you guys, your spiritual journey is different. Everyone's not on the same path. But that energy of like someone following you from a past lifetime, like, is real. This confirmation, this person is coming through in every person that you have met. Like, you have literally had to walk away from everybody because of this same underlying thing. I don't know what this thing is, but we're learning life out here. And when you know yourself, then you know what's outside of you. The first thing is learning yourself. And a lot of you guys, this is what the spiritual journey teaches you. You don't give a fuck what's going on with nobody else. Why am I seeing this? Because if it starts with me, I know I didn't do anything to deserve this. So what is this? Who is this? Like, you gotta ask these questions and like God give you the answers. These readers out here don't have that information in a collective reading. Some of y'all need to stop being cheap and get a personal reading. I'm just saying, sorry. People don't like when I say that, but then people don't like that I can't pinpoint what the fuck they want from me. Hello? Make it make sense. My readings are not expensive. People will pay over here fucking $100 for 45 minutes for somebody to tell them a bunch of bullshit. But can't spend $50 for as long as you need to get the truth. Like, yeah, this is what I'm talking about out here. But who am I? You know, who am I? Just one of God's poor righteous teachers out here. They're trying to help the collective understand what in totality they're dealing with. Chosen ones anyways. Like I said, the reason why I love us is because we know who we are. People who aren't going through this don't resonate. It's not me singling anybody out. I just talk to chosen people. The people that aren't like you aren't going through what you're going through. They're doing it to you. You understand what I'm saying? How can they be going through it and doing it at the same time? Because we don't do what they do because we know what they do to us. Like, hello? Common sense, right? Like, we felt that. Why would we want someone else to feel that? I'm confused. We've lived that. Why would we want someone else to live that? And some of these people go so far as to like make you feel like when people are trying to make you feel like there's something wrong with you. Like, you get to a point where it's like, yo, y'all are all doing this because I talk about God. Something's gonna click. I was at work the other day and I was having a conversation with this customer, and I remember I told y'all communication is coming. And I'm at work and this dude's like, he said that here, hold on, this person. He was like, good day, sister. I was like, hello, how are you? He's like, oh, I'm having a great day. He's like, now thanking God that I woke up this morning. And I'm like, oh, that nice of you. Yeah. I don't know. He just said something. He started talking, like he went on this tangent. I'm like, hi, I'm at work. But he went on this tangent about like the cat. Well, the church, and then he started talking about the Roman Empire and how the Catholic Church stems from the Roman. I was like, what are you talking about? This African guy, and like it was like he was putting gems in me, and I was like, oh, wow, okay, now I'm looking to that. But like I said, things to make you think, like where it all comes from, where it all stems from, why you are being met with such harsh projections of confusion. Think about it. That's what people want you to be, confused. Because what the fuck? If you see the truth, yeah, that's the illusion. That's the confusion for a mass group of people. Pretty much the mass group of people is the chosen ones who need to see through this illusion. Doesn't matter who else doesn't. The chosen ones must. So that's the thing. That's why it's so hard. And that's why you will start to see people who claim to be who you are falling off. You're going to keep climbing. You're going to keep climbing. You came back to learn. The good, the bad, the beauty, the ugly, you came back to learn. I truly believe some of you guys, like, you came sent from heaven. Like, I'm seeing this energy of, like, you guys was in heaven. Like, God put you here as a person to walk amongst the people. But you still came from heaven. You are still angelic. And this is why there's so much protection over you, my child. Because you still know not the ways of the world. You still have the mindset. Why is your heart so big? Why are you so empathic, so healing, and so sensitive? You're an angel in rare form, in real life. And you are walking, what do they say? The devil's playground every day. This is why you walk with a legion of angels. This is why you're never alone. You came here to learn how the humans live. Period. Period. Why, what do you think you're learning about here? Why is the earth your school, Earth Angel? What are you supposed to be learning? And what are you supposed to be doing with what you're learning? Touching the people, healing the people, freeing the people. Because if you can see the duality, I don't fit in here. Why don't I fit in here? Everybody else is like this, and I'm the only one that's like this. Let your difference be your resilience. That's what I heard. This world is a melting pot of cultures and different diversities, ethnicities, and backgrounds. You fit in there somehow. You get a little piece of everything. And none of it at all. What you have is what you've gained being here. This isn't what you came here with. And that's why God has mercy and grace and forgiveness. Because literally, if you could see how God sees you and how precious you are to God. This is why he pours his doctrine. He pours the word. He points you to the right people. If you could really see how God is mastering his plan in your life, who's really pulling the strings, if you really turn your mind away from what the enemy wants you to think, or who the enemy wants you to think is pulling the strings for your life, you'll see the real truth and beauty of what's happening. That's all I'm going to say. Strings are definitely being pulled. And they're also being cut, you see. You're very, very precious. You are very, very precious. You are very loved. Hopefully that interpretation that I just gave you will help you see how God sees you. You are a child of the divine. You just started walking. Fool card, that's the baby. You just started walking. You just got these new spiritual legs. You are gaining your balance. Take your time. You're trying to understand it all. You can't understand it all in one day. Just like they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. The garden doesn't blossom in a night. You planted the seeds. It's all coming to fruition. Don't worry. They say before the breakthrough is a breakdown. So whatever in your mind needs to be broken down, break it on down. So you have space. Because new awareness is here. A new truth that you'll be walking with is here. A new power, a new essence, a new life is here. Ace of Pentacles. The gift has already been given to you. It's just on you to open it up. Whatever this gift is that's meant to get you through the spiritual warfare and your life. Because you're chosen for life. It's not going to end. I believe what they be calling, what people go through when they go through like rebirths and spiritual awakenings. Some people, they are midlife crises. But some people, they really are. Half of your life you dealt with something, and that's done. Now, the next half of your life, if you learned the lesson from the first half, will be the complete opposite. I think I'm too young to be going through a midlife crisis, but somebody out there might be calling somebody's spiritual awakening a midlife crisis, and no, you're just waking up because you got too much life to live, and you're not going to live it the way you have been. Not you. And I keep telling y'all, you are free to be who you are. You are free to love God out loud. You are free to not be fucking judged and discriminated against because people can do it to you. You're free from that. Now tell yourself you are. Some of you, it is the grace of God. You don't think your platforms are watched? Come on now. It is the grace of God that we are still able, those of us that are, to speak to the people, to be raw and unfiltered. That means someone somewhere knows our intentions are pure. There is a responsibility to uphold when you do what we do. I have always lived for the highest vibration of all concerned, and I've said that many times. That is how I live. It's not just for my good, because what the fuck does that do? I live in a world with many people. I want to serve the people's highest good. How can I be of assistance for their highest good? Everyone may not be on the same spiritual level as me, but shit, everybody can spiritually grow. Shit, you could surpass me. I don't fucking know, nor do I care. I'm the teacher that wants the student to pass. See, I'm the teacher that wants the student to outlearn them. I'm the teacher that will look at the student that's doing exceptionally well and clap for them. I don't have a degree in teaching or law or journalism or, none of those things. But my heart does a lot of weighing. I know when my heart is heavy. I know when my heart has been uplifted and it's lighter. I know what God wants me to use my heart for. I know that God wants me to speak from the heart. I know that God knows that my heart is strong. I know that God knows that me blocking my heart is a curse to my path. I know all of these things. Brave heart, I am the lion, and I must be who I am. This isn't me trying to be what people want. This is who God says I am. And I cannot be a false prophet. I cannot lie to y'all when God gives me such truth to share. I cannot dim myself down. I cannot quiet the word. I cannot chill out and sound like a lady for the man that I feel feels less than me. I'm sorry. Take it to God. That's where I take my burdens, to God. Spiritual contracts are real. And when God calls you and you answer, you got to do what you said you would do, despite who don't like it. Despite who don't like it. Because if God is for you, what? And if only God can judge you, this means that you move according to God, then you ultimately are serving a higher purpose. You're not serving man. So if you're serving God's purpose always outweighs man's law. Let's talk about it. So if you are righteous through God, you don't have to worry about the other thing. It's made that way. It's made that way. If you're obedient to God, you are godly. It's not saying you are perfect, but there are certain things, certain standards you hold yourself to. You just won't partake or participate in, not knowingly. And this is why there's so much energy with manipulation, to make y'all do things by confusing or thwarting your free will. That's what black magic is. People don't want you to follow God's order and command. They want you to follow man's. Get yourself out of that mindset of thinking that God is going to allow any of this type of manipulation to work. When I learned that part of it, that changed something for me. Yeah. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got. I'm sipping on my iced coffee. Thinking about my day. Oh God, it's gonna be a nice one. Feels great. The birds gave us a message. The ancestors came through. The haters stopped in, reported the video as usual. So it's looking like a grand day. Love you as well. See what I said? Same game, same tricks, different day. They got nothing, y'all. They got nothing. And I hear you back there, whoever you are. I gotta. Okay, that's that. I got a very loud, very, very loud, very quiet supporter. You don't say shit, but I hear you loud and clear. Thank you. And I will continue. Thank you. I will. I plan on it. Say? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I just want everybody who's, you know, feeling like, what the fuck? Like, this is all I'm supposed to be doing is dealing with this shit, hearing about this shit. No. Eventually, you'll get tired of hearing about it. Eventually, after that, then you'll say, I don't give a fuck. Where attention goes, energy flows. And I'm sorry that most of these fucking karmic witch bitches out here only have messages pertaining to what is being done to us. I'm sorry. That's pretty much what the narrative is. We're supposed to know every time we go to watch a reading that we are being done dirty. We're supposed to walk with this and carry this and take from that what resonates. This is why my message is, okay? I'm so for us. I'm repping us. I'm supporting y'all. I'm giving you what I get. Like, I'm for you like God's for you. Like, you don't feel like you got nobody in your corner spiritually, I'm giving y'all a hug. You understand? Like, I feel you. I got you. You're not doing this alone. Look at my, what is it called? The About Me section. What I'm here for. I'm doing that every time I come on here. Yes, we gotta talk about the karmic shit, but that's because a lot of my collective, you watch tarot. I gotta confirm for you that that's all bullshit. Y'all need to worry about it. These readers be talking about the most negative ass shit. They want you to think they're just like you because they know about it. No, they know about it because that's what they're into. And then they'll be like, you're protected. But they don't talk about God. They don't talk about nothing, divinity, nothing. They'll just throw in there, you're protected. Like, hello? What the fuck is this? Protected by what? Because in a lot of these readings, all I'm hearing is Orishas and fucking Ganesh and fucking Kali Ma. And I get it. Okay, I get it. But hello, no. No. God don't want you going to a deity when you can go to him. God don't want you praying to an Orisha. Hello. Water spirits and fucking. That's not what these messages mean when God says go stand by some water or you're connected to water. No, that's not what he means. Like mermaid spirits. And what the fuck is this shit? These people take these words of these cards, they put the spirit in the cards that is out here running rampant by the words they fucking say. Word witchery. Like I said, the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups, that is someone who is very divine and empathic, sensitive, connected to water because they're connected to their intuition. Connected to the intuition, which means they're connected to the moon. Doesn't mean they're a witch. It means they're fucking divine. But someone else will see the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and talk about some water shit, some deities. Like, I don't fucking understand. You got a water spirit around you. Like, no, bitch. You got a divine spirit around you. You know that holy grail? Your cup shall runneth over, always and forever. Yeah. That's what you got. Divine Ace of Cups, holy grail. The fuck? People see a closed cup because you know what your cup is. Confirmation. Your cup brings life. These motherfuckers got poison and fish in their cups. Talk about a page to a queen. Come on now. These people just learning how to use whatever spiritual gifts that God gave them, and they're using them in the wrong way. Come on, Queen of Cups. We know this already. These people that got a little bit of intuition and think they can come for somebody whose intuition is on 10. And clearly they don't have an intuition about them because they wouldn't be coming for someone whose intuition is on 10. I'm seeing the 10 of Cups. Yeah, no, somebody here is protected. You're protected, whoever you are. And for y'all going through this spiritual warfare, the last thing I'm gonna leave y'all with. If you saw it, you can have it. Now, just because you see something doesn't mean you should want something. Discernment. Or you will see something. You will want something. You will get something. And then you will not, and then you will see how you don't want that thing. Then you will learn discernment. You see? You will learn to make better choices. But we have to make mistakes. We can't just know everything. Trial and error is here in this life. And we are constantly being judged by our decisions. A mistake is a mistake. Not knowing is not knowing. But after that, you should know better. And when you know better, you do better. So keep learning, chosen ones. Okay? Keep realizing this is all about you. Shit, they making it all about you. You might as well make it all about you too. Shit. Why are they attacking me so much? And for all those people that you were talking to this about years ago, that was saying, ain't nobody attacking you. You ain't that important. Nobody's watching you. Nobody's doing this to you. Those very same people that was running their lips trying to make you feel like you wasn't seeing what you was really seeing in the world, they're seeing it too now. They're seeing it. And some of these people are having a change of heart about you. Because the veil is completely gone. Whoever was trying to be the illusionist in your life can no longer spin these illusions. So the people that wasn't seeing what you was trying to show, because there was a smoke screen, oh, they seeing. Queen of Swords, you've spoken loud and clear. So don't worry about that. Some of you guys are still like, damn, like, are people seeing what I'm talking about now? Oh yeah, they see it. They see it, they hear it, they feel it. They know it. So stop worrying about that. The Nine of Wands is shit. Wounded warrior is what they say. I mean, well, fuck. You still standing. The card is the wounded warrior, not the dead one. They don't understand. Yeah, y'all is hurting me. Y'all is making my heart sad. I'm very, very saddened by the events that people are trying to have caused in my life. I really am. Because I'm a good person. And I would never want that for anybody. God knows that about me. There are people that have done me dirty. And I still feel bad when I get justice. Damn, if only they could have, And God's like, nah, stop that shit. Motherfuckers get what they deserve. It's fucking crazy. Like, why the fuck am I feeling bad for getting what I deserve? My heart is so fucking big. So, maybe that's why I'm here. Because I do have that forgiving nature. I'm not going to forget, but I will learn. I will grow and evolve. And so will you. You will see the silver lining. You will see who is your true lifeline. You will see who really is in your corner. What do you have through this spiritual warfare? You have the word. You have your armor, which is your shield. And you have your sword to wield. Walk with these things. Stay righteous. So I'm going to say this real quick, because I think somebody needs this. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from every evil of this world. Amen. That's what I got for y'all. Have a good one. Bye. Stay prayed up.